Get down on that, get down on that.
As we welcome everybody to the Garden State, EA Sports coverage of the
It's
NFL
raining.
finds us at MetLife Stadium in East
MetLife.
Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, it's raining. That sucks. He don't got Saquon because he took on this little weird shit. Next man up. All right, Justin Fields, it's your debut, buddy. See what you got.
On first down, it's Fields. And his first look is
Whoo!
Defensively here,
I got bad out there, boy.
in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh,
On first down, Fields. And he'll find Chase on the right side.
how you trip on my shoes?
A good pickup there.
Cause you just looking at the phone, just it's facing them, Mom.
The talk of the NFL world all week. Two unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that, because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while, but two teams like this. And I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said, I think these two are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Fields. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Again, Fields. He will find his man Chase complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, then maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there raining.
Because warm-ups were dry.
Oh, well, dry, and now you've got to make the change up, and it's the first quarter. Might take them a little time to settle in on their focus and concentration.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. Meanwhile, Fields' throw into the hands of Fan. And he's taken down inside the 30. Off-play action, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He ain't never pulled a plug.
He's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right
there. Ain't never pulled a plug, bro.
But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Fields. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. 5 yards, now it's 35. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jamar Chase with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are going to take the first quarter lead. According to these wet conditions, the point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. That's out to the flat for Ingram. He'll be hit down.
That boy, he clicked on that shit and got his player hurt. Boy.
But defensively, Charles, you're going up against a quarterback here who's had
Come
some
on,
moments,
almost
but
stop.
really a lot of ups and
Almost
downs in
stop.
the early part of his career. What's the plan against a guy like this?
Well, you want to rattle him first and foremost. Bring some people at him, a couple extra guys in the pocket, see if he can handle it. The second thing,
come on, you right there, Chinny.
show one look, go to another, disguise a few things, make him throw into what you call your defensive traps, and try and make some good plays on the ball and get a few takeaways.
Throwing Jones. Eluding the pressure right. First down and much more here for Jones. And finally taken down at the 20.
Go!
Now those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. On the check down, it's Ingram. Nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Gano the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this ball game, clearly the game of the year so far. It's not very often that you find two unbeaten teams playing each other this late in the season, but that's what we have here, two heavyweights in the NFL.
You're right about that, and you think about recent memories, so let's take a little ginkgo right now and go down memory lane, right? 2007, 7-0.
All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Giants are going to have it here just past the 25. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Jones throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ingram. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Now Jones. And incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Jones. Out of the backfield, this is Devontae Booker. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I'm not sure that that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. And that's complete to Shepard. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off play action, Jones. And he'll just get rid of it. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And this one is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. A shotgun snap, Fields. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Noah Fant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14 to 7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level.
And Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Slayton. 7 yards, the pickup there. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14 to 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Flush to his right. The ball comes out. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish, because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing again is Fields. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Out of the gun, Fields. Incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Jamar Chase, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. To throw is Fields. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Escaping the pressure right, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is
Yo,
he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And those two just have
Well, that used to be hit, boy. I love saying that song, boy.
with his talent, you would expect
I was like, I was like 7. I was like, this shit 5.
to him in this game.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, we'll try to hold him, man. Come on, we can't get that open. We can't get no separation. Come on now.
When I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They snap it to Fields.
Come on, bro. Hold your block. Oh, God. You can't get no fucking time in the pocket.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Drops it underneath for Booker.
Come on, but how you getting beat by him like that?
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize.
You gotta hold on. You can't let him get beat just like that, bro.
They pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. He dumps it down to Ingram. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. Jones hit and the ball's out. And it's picked up by the...
Hey, defense.
Shot at the 32-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Fields. That's into the hands of Eckler. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Fields. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Fields now to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me...
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back up.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at his own 10.
Make him play ball, baby. Make him play ball.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. Off play action. Fields. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields. He's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Here's Fields. Flushed out right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's going to back him up almost a full 10 yards. It's going to be a loss of 9 officially, and it's 4th down. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Jones' throw here taken in by Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Two-Face.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying
Yep.
don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout.
That's
and
the
all they want to
Joker.
do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a
Ooh,
little bit
boy.
with the last completion.
Hey, man, how you lost 70-0, though?
You don't react as fast
He,
as you should
right,
on other throws.
but you
4 to go now as they come up on second
need to
down.
call the cops, bro.
Throwing Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, another
Bro, that's the same guy, bro. ASAP.
the rookie J.C. Horn. And the return across midfield.
Yes, it is the same guy, bro.
46-yard line. On first down, Fields. Nowhere to go. He lost
That's
the
it.
football. And who's got it? The Giants. He was
He
surveying, trying to find somebody to get
He
the
gonna
ball
play
out of
somebody
his
in the
hands. And in meantime, the defense, they took it
playoff.
out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results
Gotta
in a
just
sack.
use it, bro.
Throwing on second and long. Jones. And now here is another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game.
I
Doesn't
didn't
necessarily mean
do
it's a
good this
bad
game.
career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
And such thing as a good play no more, bro. A formation?
To throw on second and
Cover 2 is horrible, bro.
Fields. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And
Anything that goes across the middle.
good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Yeah.
The Panthers on
You
third
ran when the
down.
whole
They've
2
hit
matches ago.
50%, 3 and 6 to
PA
this
post
point.
shot.
This is 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Fields. Flushed out right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
Yeah.
Escaping the pressure right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the 4th quarter. 4 yards remain for second down. Now Jones. And my goodness.
Boy, that boy Eddie Jackson shut down, boy.
Eddie Jackson picks it. With that interception, he just
Drake
set a
King.
record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks
24
ever in an
to
NFL game.
7.
The eight.
Of course.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He was with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color
That
jerseys
nigga
his team's wearing
clicked on
in
some
this
shit that got his
I don't know. It has
second
not
one hurt.
been good. So it's Panther football
as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Bro, I really can't. I ain't gonna lie. On comp, bro, you really can't throw it deep, bro. Like, man to man, on deep ball, that shit gonna get picked all day.
The ball will come out to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
6 picks now, huh?
Big here late. I don't know. You just
Yeah.
One last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something."
Oh, he swatted the ball.
Some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
I can see why he'll trade to Josh Allen for Kobe, though. It's you're gonna X Factor compared to a superstar.
And they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Nigga threw 8 picks. That nigga down is horrible, bro.
Try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now Jones on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Ingram. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 42. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
This nigga out of Robinson shit, bro. You had a break on him. Bro, I ain't even want the shit, bro. That nigga can go shit, bro. You gotta take everything, just can't get fucking open.
Just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment,
I ain't not getting raised on it.
an answer for it.
Yeah.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Flush to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Running right, this is Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the
Hello?
pass first.
Playoffs.
Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones.
Oh no.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another
That is real, boy.
by Benjamin St. Just. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
We won't say corn.
And as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense frustrated the offense.
This should have been a blowout. I tried to get a little break out. I said, fuck that shit.
With that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
I can get no breakouts from nothing. This nigga Adam Robinson shit, bro.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Justin Fields, you almost ready, brother.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields.
Ooh, that nigga been picked. Oh, we staying undefeated. We should go perfect now.
And you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and